light, dark. I think we're live. Yay! We're working again. I fixed all my slides. I have all these templates that I set up, and when I was adjusting the camera earlier, I guess I unplugged it just briefly, and when it reestablished a connection, this is my webcam I'm talking about, when I reestablished the connection, it went really, really big, and I had to go over 100 templates that I've built and resize the webcam. I don't know why I did that, so I'll have to play around with that and experiment more. It's not happening again. Do I sound okay volume-wise, and is it smooth? It was choppy earlier, but I think I solved that problem too. We had 65 people on here earlier, right before I had my issue, and then it dropped like crazy after that. It was kind of hard to watch, actually, as I petered down, I think 12, and I'm like, I'm just going to kill it and then start another one. Oh, you're on the Quest, Lake Burnett? You're on the Oculus Quest right now watching this? I am a fellow Canadian, yes, based out here in Vancouver. How about yourself? Who was that? Yankee Judsons? If I'm saying that right. Everything is good. Volume is good. Looks good. Awesome. Yeah, this is all produced in 4K. And like I said earlier, there was some choppiness, but that was something on my end, actually. I had something in the background going on. And I've put this format of this live show in a very similar manner to what you've seen with the recorded and edited show. And one of the reasons why I did this, and we got a few minutes before we begin, one of the reasons why I even did this is when I started, the Quest News was taking me 15, 20 hours a week to produce. But it slowly creeped up, and over the last maybe 6 weeks, I've been clocking in at 30 hours a week making the news, and still not able to keep up with it all. It was like an avalanche. And this past week in particular, I thought was going to be a quiet week, quiet in the store, quiet with game announcements. But it ended up being just another jam-packed week, and I wasn't even finished with last week's yet. So I realized that it's the volume of material coming in warrants a different format. The recording and editing, the editing takes a long, long time. And so I cut that part out, but I've tried to take a lot of my recorded shows elements and I put them into this live show. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't seen anyone do what I'm about to do before. Maybe you have. And if you have, let me know in the comments who they are. Link me to their channel because I'll love to go and ask them, any tips that they may have for me. This will be, how long will this be? Celeste Char is asking. I've got over 40 stories, just to give you an idea. So a lot of news ranging from new releases to really cool things going on with Collocation and SideLoad and in the community. I think it's going to take me at a minimum 30 minutes, probably an hour. Normally I'm going to shoot for a 30-minute episode once a week in this live format, if this works. But it might be shorter. It could be 45. I'm not going to ramble. I'm going to try to do this live just like I do, my show. So I'm not going to field any questions until we get to the very end. Where are we at here? We have 1 minute. We get to begin. Yay! Chat here. Gucci, yay, we're back. Yes, thank you. And I think I saw, let's see, who else did I see up in here? I see DJ Gaming. Hey, thanks for joining. DJ Gaming was our very first dancer inside of the nightclub that we made inside of Tribe XR. More on details are coming about that. But it was really cool seeing some of you in the metaverse. All right, we're 7 o'clock. We're good to go. All right, welcome to Metaverse Adventures, my fellow questers. My name's Immersive Matthew. Today is August 26th, and this is your Oculus Quest Week in Review. Are we back? That sucked. Where did I all lose you? When I said, let's go to the couch and get a drink? Okay, so right now, can everyone hear me and see me? It's frozen. Okay. And now? And none of I was like, Okay, so we're good again, right? Okay, I'm gonna do the same sequence I did last time, and let's see if it has any issues. So all I did was I went here. You all saw the chat screen now? Yeah, do you see the chat screen? I'm back. Okay, so you can see. Did you all just see the press start thing? It's fine. Okay, let's get in. All right, can you all hear me before I go any further? It's working fine? It's okay? Indeed. Yes, sir, we're here. Chat screen. Yes, now I'm on the Google screen. Can you all see the graph? Okay. See the graph. Yes. Yep. Okay. All right. So this is the Google graph that I've been showing now for the last like 3 or 4 months, where I feature the Oculus Quest, the Valve Index, and the Oculus Rift S, and I added in the PSVR as sort of 4 points of comparison to see how the Quest is performing. And as you all know, if you've been watching, here we are again at the end of August almost, and the Quest has remained, in its terms of its interest, more or less the same. That means that people going out on the World Wide Web globally are searching for Oculus Quest more than all these other devices. And like I've been saying for the last little while, Oculus Quest is by far the most searched for HMD on the market. Nothing else is getting the attention that the Quest is. And we'll track this as we head toward Christmas, but it looks pretty good for Christmas 2019 for Facebook. Over on Amazon, again this week, the Oculus Quest is in the top 100. And I don't know if you've ever gone to the website. Links always below in the description. But there's a lot of interesting products that you do see on that list. And most of them, except for the consoles, are generally pretty low-cost items. But the Oculus Quest at $399 and $499 are, again, on this list this week. And the Oculus Quest 64 is at spot number, oh, I can't read that, 39. And the 128 gigabyte is at the 96th position. So I think that we're going to see them remain there. And what I'm really curious about as we get towards Christmas is, will these devices get up to the top 10? And I think that there's a good chance they will. I think certainly we'll see them in the top 20, because this is going to be a hot item this Christmas. And just a quick update on shipping. If you're buying right now, it looks like most retailers, they're actually shipping them pretty darn quick. Here on Amazon, they're going to be shipping it out on Wednesday, so it's only a one-day shipping for both the 64 gigabyte as well as the 120 gigabyte. So that's kind of back to what you'd expect from Amazon. And if you head over to the Oculus website and have a look there, they're shipping theirs on the 27th, so even sooner. So it looks like, and I checked Walmart and Best Buy and Newegg, and all of them say the same thing. Pretty much they're coming out right away. So that's kind of exciting. And I said that's a good thing that Facebook got this strained out before we hit Christmas, because we need the inventory to be there. And like I said a couple times now, I'm sure we're going to hear the story one day about when Oculus Quest first came out and some sort of manufacturing issue, some sort of part wasn't being produced or quality issues. Something happened for sure. And I cannot wait to hear that story one day. All right, on the new games in the store, I've got a couple for you. The first one is a game here called End Space. Bear with me here, I'll pull up my notes. Okay, it's made by Orange Bridge Studios, and they've confirmed that they are bringing it to the Quest. It's a thing where you fly through intense space battles, wiping out the TLF across the Tataris sector. It's basically a dogfight game in space. It gets an 83% already on the go, and Upload VR, they gave it a nomination for Game of the Year. So it is a game that's got quite a bit of accolades behind it. It does get a Rift cross-buy. So if you have this game today for the Rift, great, you get to download it onto your Quest. If you're a Go owner, I'm sorry to inform you, but because there's no Go to Quest cross-buy, you'll have to buy it again, which is too bad. It arrives on August 29th, and it's going to be retailing for $14.99. So All right, do we have it again? Oh my gosh. So many little problems. I guess it's the joy of live streaming. I'll learn from this and get better at it. Okay, can you see me again? Can you hear me? No. Yes. No. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay, I am going to pause it here. Obviously, I'm having... No, now I'm back. Okay, I'm going to continue on. We'll see where we get. All right, if it happens again, maybe I'll have to do this tomorrow night. Okay, so Akron, where I left off was talking about the trees are protecting against the acorns, and the acorns are against the squirrels, and the squirrels are on the phone, and the people who are the trees are in the quest. That sounds like a really cool game. It comes out on August 29th, and it's going to be $19.99. So this is one to definitely keep your eye out for. I don't know how it's going to be received, but I'm really curious.
3, 2, 1.
Another game that you can check out, and maybe you already have it, is Gun Club. So Gun Club came out a couple of weeks ago, and this update provides huge things, including the ability to dual wield two guns at once, which is something a lot of people want to have. It's made by developer Binary Mill. You can see here, this is actually OpenVR reviews. He actually got the Go version working. But as you see, lighting and better effects.
Stage clear.
Now it's a game that's getting quite a bit of praise for just good gun shooting. It gets a 4.6 out of 5 already on the Oculus Store.
You've been promoted.
79 reviews. So this is one, if you're into this game, this update does bring some pretty cool things, including 5 new weapons out of sync.
2,
Delayed. There were no end space.
Engage.
The end space? How's that? Growing pains. Okay, thank you for that feedback about Gun Club. I turned it down. Tell me if that's enough.
Reload. Perfect.
Me too. Can't hear your voice over the game sounds.
Perfect.
Stage clear.
Okay. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna go and see if I can stream to a friend again and see why I'm having all these issues. Obviously, I need some fine tuning. So I'm gonna schedule this news for tomorrow night. And whatever news comes out between now and then will also be in tomorrow night's news. So I'm gonna update the whole thing for August 27th. So thank you all for being here, my first stream. I really appreciate it. Let me fix all my issues, and we'll see you all in the metaverse tomorrow night. Cheers.
Stage